This is a traffic jam.
This, that, and the third.
Traffic jam.
Doing this, that, and the third. This, that, and the third. Doing this, that, and the third. This, that, and the third.
And now for everyone's favorite topic on This, That, and the Third, and that's none other than relationships. So, Ms. Rici, what's topping off our relationship segment this week? How can I help?
Okay. So small.
What?
No, I'm saying
Oh.
the letters.
I'm about to say, no. My shit medium.
What should you do when you see your friend's significant other on a dating app?
What should you do when you see your significant other's friend?
Your friend.
Your friend's significant other on a dating app.
If you see Courtney on a dating app.
Hello? Hey, Robert. I've got something to tell you. Nah, I would just say, like, swipe left. Is that the one that you dismiss it, or is that the one that you accept it?
I'm not sure.
You know what I'm saying? Swipe away from that shit and act like you're not on that dating app. One, because you're going to expose yourself. And two, maybe that's an old profile. Maybe you don't want to assume the words. Maybe somebody is using their picture to catfish another motherfucker. It could be a whole bunch of shit. But if you go looking for dirt and then go spreading rumors that are unfounded or unresearched, now you're going to be, they're still going to be together, whether that bitch or that nigga's on the dating app or not. It's
Right.
just, will you be their friend during
Right.
the midst of this relationship? What say you?
Right.
And it depends on the app. Like, this shit is on some, what's the one?
Tinder,
Grinder,
Bumble, yeah.
Backyardigans, you know what I'm saying? Like, there be some shits that's like, yo.
Backyardigans?
I mean, it's some back pages.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm thinking of the internet where you want to buy illegal
I'm
shit.
gone. Y'all lost me after eHarmony. I don't
There
know none of
are,
that other stuff.
no, they lost me at motherfucking farmersmeat.com. I said, farmers? Don't you niggas all shop at the same store? There's one store in your county. You know each other. But yeah, I mean, yeah, eHarmony,
Match.com.
Match, Black People Meet, Christians Mingle. Come on, man. If that, man, I bet that one, has the most sex. I bet you it has the most sex because there's something that leads you to Christ. And usually is you being out there and be like, oh shit, I done seen the devil. I done looked the devil in his goddamn retina. I don't need none of that shit. Let me become a Christian. So, man, them dating apps, I mean, they work if you work them. Bumble, have you heard of that one?
That's one that they say at Bumble.
Bumble is the one where the chicks got to shoot they shot at you. Bumble.
He likes that one clearly.
Bumble is cool because, and the reason I have a bias towards Bumble is the fact that I know two individuals that are now lovingly married and have a blended family, but they met on Bumble. But I knew both of these motherfuckers in college. Like, one went to college with me and one, you know what I'm saying, didn't, but went to college in Illinois. So I knew this motherfucker, and now they are happily married, but met on Bumble. So I stand by Bumble.
Check out
Let
Bumble.
the woman shoot her shot, and it works way better.
Well, because she's choosing who she
Type
wants.
shit.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Yeah.
So yeah. But what would you do in that situation? Regardless of what app that it was.
I guess it depends on the level of friendship.
Yeah.
You know, if we just cool, I'm not saying a word. You know, I'm gonna just listen to you talk.
Right.
And if something comes up,
Right.
you know, I might, but I might not. I might just mind my damn business.
So if I see, and again, what's the level of our relationship, right? If I see my man, my brother's girl on there, that's a totally different way that I have to play it than a nigga I know, a associate of sorts. You know what I'm saying? I might like this bitch's picture and see like, yo, she going? She's on the app. I mean, assume she's going.
That's why I said Courtney.
And I could blackmail this motherfucker.
That's
my bro. Yeah. So we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Court has some explaining to do. But it's like, and that's the thing. Like, I pride myself in being a stand-up enough guy that I would be able to address Courtney. I would be like, screenshot, Court. You forgot to take this down from 7 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? There's a mistake here, right? And I would be able to talk directly to that person versus having to even involve a guy. Yeah. So.
Well, that.
Yeah. I talk to all my niggas, serious girls and wives, like, you bro too.
So that would be
That's
best.
sis. Yeah. I'm going to holler at sis.
That I think is doable, right? But if I don't have a relationship with the guy, I'm not. I'm good. I'm
Why was he
minding my
even?
business.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with you, bro.
Nothing.
Okay,
next question. Derrick Jaxn. Y'all remember him, right?
Oh, my man that sat his wife down. These are my confessions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that nigga. And his
Okay,
sweat.
so he posted and said, "I'm shocked by how many single women are in bed by 7 to 8 every night." He said, "Are women too comfortable with being alone?"
Woo! 7, 8 Pacific? You know what I'm saying? Like, if we talking Pacific, then maybe it's like 8 or 9 or 10 on the East Coast.
We gonna say
like
Central Standard.
that's very early to be calling it one. Now, I can't really speak on what a motherfucker's bedtime should be, but I will say there is a trend of just health conscious, mental health and physical health women that be like, yo, I'm getting up at 4 in the fucking morning to go work out. So like if you get up mad early, you have to go to bed mad early. So I get that part.
So no, not necessarily true. So this is what I'm saying.
Shit, I would think.
I typically don't go to sleep till after 11
Okay.
every night.
Okay.
I go work out at 6 in the morning every day. Right? Like last night I didn't go to sleep till 3. I got up and went to my 6 o'clock class. Okay, it's sacrifices, right? If I stay up, I still gotta get my ass up. So, but I do have girlfriends. That's why I know this is a thing. That, you know, some of them work out with me and they're like, girl, I gotta get to bed before 9. I'm like, how do you do that?
Why?
No, my question is how?
There's
How
so much
are you
shit
getting
going
to
on.
bed
Yeah.
before 9?
My body won't allow it.
I mean, I ain't been to bed before 9 since high school, maybe.
Since there was a bedtime, motherfucker, in your house.
You know, that's really, that's hard to
What time is do you use any app to tell you when to go to sleep or when to wake up?
So I do have a thing that says it goes off at 11:30. Hey, it's time to shut down.
Yeah.
And that's usually like, I do need to you know, because
my bedtime app tells me at 11, and then my shit be like 4 hours later. Now I'm finna lay it down. You know what I'm saying? Like 11. We're not going to sleep at 11. There's so many activities.
Yeah, well, activities, but my creative thing get going at night. Like I can just get up and knock a whole bunch of stuff out on the computer. But like I wish I could get to bed at 7. That's probably a great. But I couldn't sleep all the way.
There's
I probably
shit
would
that
wake
starts
up.
at 7.
I
Like
probably wake up at
Thursday
3.
starts at 7, bro.
Well, yeah, that's only on Thursday.
But I'm just saying though, just a prime example. There's a third Thursday every day somewhere for somebody in some cause. So if they're like, man, we having a Waddy Bam and it starts at 7, it's like, that's a little late for me. I'm not gonna be 7?
But we have people that say that to us, and every now and then they may come out because they do be like, oh,
sleepy time.
Yeah, so I don't know if they're.
But I feel those are parents and wives. These are not single women that are like, I gotta lay it down.
No, it
Them
is.
motherfuckers that don't come to our shit at 7, it's like, nigga, I'm not leaving the office until 8. And then I want to rush home, hopefully eat, and be in bed by 10. Not, I have to go lay it down by 7 or 8, bro. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm believing you when you say that. And I'm assuming this nosy nigga knows. Like, why does he even know this, right? But nevertheless, I don't think there's anything wrong with that because, you know, I think rest is when you really get your body rejuvenated. Yeah. That's when creative thoughts might come to you and inspire you when you get into that theta state right before you fall asleep or right when you wake up. Like, that's when a lot of shit be going on that energy wavelength. And, you know, so I can't really say that that's a bad thing, but you are kind of sacrificing a lot because, like, you're not into sports at all, obviously, because, nigga, the West Coast games don't go off until midnight. Social life has to be suffering unless you're doing a lot of day drinking.
I don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when the fuck are you kicking it?
I don't.
And then when are they getting themselves out the way, these single women? Like, when are they busting down? When are they busting down? Unless it's in the shower.
Saying they're comfortable with being alone. And I do think that there is, if a woman has been single for a long period of time, then she definitely is comfortable. She got that bedtime. Yeah. And really, it's going to take her meeting somebody to kind of snap her out of that. Yeah. To be like, hey, you want to do dinner at 6? She's not going to say no if she likes him, right? If she's feeling him. And then she may realize, oh, damn, people out and about. Oh shit!
There's
it's
a
8.
world?
Oh, yeah.
There's a world after 6?
Right.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, man, I feel like whatever works for you, work it. If you got a good regimen and it keeps you at your peak and you know what I'm saying, you're happy, you're joyful, you're fulfilled, there's nothing wrong with that. And if you're a night owl and you like to stay up into the wee hours of the morning and sleep in late, do you. You know what I'm saying? But don't do something just because somebody else is telling you like niggas need to go to bed at midnight or women should stay up past 9 o'clock because for why? Maybe that works for them.
Or they're doing it to mask something because they don't have a social life.
Yeah.
They don't have a significant other.
I'd rather just be unconscious and numb to the shit. So yeah, seek help in that case. You know what I'm saying? There's help out there, man, but do what works for you. Don't let nobody else influence you. 7 is a bit early for us.
That's very
But
early.
if it works for you, work it, man. And if you can still get up early in the morning, that's why I respect my guys that can stay out all late at night and party and shit and then
get up.
still get up. Like nothing happening. I'm not that nigga, dog. I'm not that nigga. If I go hard in the paint one night,
Don't
I
call
need
him to
1.5
after 11.
days to recover, bro. Like
Don't
I'm
call
not.
him
And it's
after
like,
11.
dude, I'm sluggish, ruggish bone, and then it's like 36 hours later, I'm like, I'm back. That's 40 for you. That's my 40. Somebody else's 40 might be like, I went to bed at 2, I woke up at 5, and I act like this shit happened. But all my single ladies, you know what I'm saying? Do what works for you, but know that women and men were not meant to be alone. So there's something to that as well. Like have some, maybe you got a work husband. Maybe you're on some type of social media where you get to engage and interact, but do something that keeps you connected to the world. Because with this meta shit coming out, it's gonna be even easier for you to detach and be virtual and fake like you doing shit and you really just at the crib masturbating. And it's like, that shit is going to be unhealthy. That shit is going to be unhealthy, bro. Motherfuckers is gonna lose their social skills. Now these motherfuckers 7 o'clock bedtime is gonna be like, no nigga, I log into Meta at 7 and I'm up until 3. Like, be careful.
Really? It's gonna be like a virtual
It's gonna be a
world?
virtual world where you can do business, sports, entertainment, social life, whatever tickles your fancy. You'll be able to do that on the old Facebook, the new Meta, through the Oculus glasses and never have to leave the house to do it. You can be that somebody was talking about on our push-up call, starting the first ever Meta City, which is like Magic City, a virtual strip club. Like just an ass-shaking joint. That bitch would never close. You would be able to design the pole dances. You'd be able to design the personal lap dances. You would be able to do any and everything you want to do in this world and then not have to live in the real one. So it's like, man, it's a slippery slopathy. So
That's weird.
You know, just remain in balance and you'll be all right. What else we got in relationships though?
That's it.
Yeah, that was heavy. Okay. But I think that about wraps us up for this week's episode of This, That, and the Third. Literally. So thank you all for tuning in and turning up. Be sure to tell a friend to check us out each and every day that you want to on all streaming platforms by searching This, That, and the Third with the third spell I like the Roman numeral 3. Once again, it's been a pleasure serving as your host. It's your boy Calvin Leroy King the Third. My lovely co-host with the mostest, Miss Rici Pieci, the one and only. And we are the Undisputed King and Queen of Chicago Podcast. Check us out.
This is a Pressure Jam.
This, that, and the third.
Pressure Jam.